As one of the first human anima in existence, Talos felt at ease, being his tribe's hunter and a loving father. However, it all came crashing down during the fissuring, when Talos became separated from his family. It seemed all was lost. As it split, Talos escaped the primordial realm, driven by grief and determination to punish the culprit. Before he understood it, Talos found himself trapped inside the Beyond, with nothing to fend off the deadly creatures, except his skills as a hunter and his mighty battle axe. Fueled by his never-fading memory of his old life, Talos blames himself for the loss of his family and the tribe he'd once sworn to protect. Full of courage and grit, Talos will charge forward and withstand any challenge, for he is the primal vessel. Talos, the primal vessel, is a knight-class myth who is of the gladiator and diver archetypes. Talos uses stamina as his essence type instead of mana. His passive is Scavenging Huntsman. Anytime Talos gets a kill or assists on an enemy myth kill, he gains a stack of Scavenging Huntsman. Every stack grants Talos permanent armor and magic resistance, stacking up to 10 times. Talos' special ability is Frenzy. Talos bursts into a frenzy for a period of time, temporarily causing his abilities and basic attacks to deal increased damage. As a drawback, his abilities will cost more stamina while Frenzy is active. Afterward, Talos becomes exhausted, causing his movement speed to slow for a short duration. Talos' first ability is Huntsman's Axe. Talos swings his axe forward, dealing physical damage to all units in front of him. If Talos hits an enemy, he can reactivate this ability to swing again, dealing the same amount of damage. Talos' second ability is Mighty Kick. Talos kicks in front of him, dealing physical damage and stunning all units hit. If Talos hits an enemy myth with this ability, he can reactivate it to perform an uppercut with his axe, dealing physical damage and knocking enemies up. Talos' third ability is Radial Sever. Talos performs one full spin with his axe, dealing physical damage. All enemies hit receive a bleed effect, dealing magical damage over time. Talos' ultimate is Fearless. Talos leaps across the battlefield and forcefully smashes his axe into the ground, dealing physical damage in an area around where he lands and restoring a portion of his stamina bar per myth hit. Focusing on the correct opponent is key when playing Talos. Being too close to the fight makes him vulnerable to crowd control, as he's reliant on being able to cast abilities. Resource management is also needed by paying attention to his stamina bar before it runs out. His lack of sustainability exposes him to great dangers if he is getting harassed by an enemy for too long. When playing Talos, adapting your build to the enemy team's composition can mean the difference between a win and a loss. For boots, take iron boots for extra armor and persistence, or reinforced shoes to gain magic resist and health regen. As for utility items, Talos can really benefit from the Amulet of the Ancients or Gauntlet of Fear item passives. For offensive items, you could start building items like Parhelion's Havoc or Mark of the Feral Predator if playing as a jungler. For more defensive routes, you can build Harvey's Backplated Chest Guard or Mark of the Sentinel Hunter. Play as Talos in Ethereal Clash of Souls, coming soon.